Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the count... Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, Rockets will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
Using the quick game. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 40. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And on second down for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Booth. He breaks a tackle. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Mosley. Still running at the 40. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that. Not easy to do.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. This offense has a second down play. Back to pass, it's Chapin. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Mississippi State's offense will take the field for the first time. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Oh, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes, better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's getting picked.
And these guys are going to be right in the middle of the field, flying all over the field, and quarterbacks will make sure that they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys.
Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. And the Rockets send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. First down here for the offense. Give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Tosses it incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. On the return, it's Newton. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Power football with the run. Across the 25, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. He'll pull it on the read. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. To throw, it's Shapen. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Now on first and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Got it! Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Pocket starts to collapse. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field to score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oregon State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks awful. So unlike this program. They're trailing by 14 to Oregon. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed in the middle. It's Torres. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. And he's dragged down. Now on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Out of the gun, the inside give. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move, it's Stewart. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play. Moves the change for the first down. Might as well give it to him again. Shakes off the tackler. They stop him right on the edge of the red zone and pick up a 5 to the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Ball is at the 20, they'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to get to him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. It is good.
That makes the score Mississippi State
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Booth. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They try to get it outside on the left. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Fast motion from the offense. Here's the handoff. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Catch in the middle, it's Torres. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rockets!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits those uprights right in half. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through a tackle. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Chapin. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll try the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Off play action. Caught close to the marker. It's Stevens. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's going to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Makes his connection. Powers through the defender. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Rockets are flying down the field. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. Snags it over the middle. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. He'll do it himself. Running through contact. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback checking off. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll give it to the back. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Finds the tight end. Tackle is made after the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. To the air, it's Chapin. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Newton. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Rockets will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Here's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, just keeps firing. Caught near the sticks. It's Mosley. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Pressure coming. They're bringing heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. To the air. It's Shapen. The throw on target to the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Starkville. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Looking downfield. Fires the pass, intercepted. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They're going to get another chance after throwing the ball away. That roughing the passer call quite fortuitous for this offense. Oh, it's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught in the backfield, it's Stevens. They make the stop right there. Good pickup is still short of the first down. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Gets it out fast. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Rockets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Run in the red zone. It's Stewart. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Holds and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Utah State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Logan. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Wide out in motion. On the run, it's Booth. Sweet cut there. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. To the air, it's Chapin. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll run the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Got a man, it's Stewart. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Torres. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Toledo! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Back to pass, it's Gleason. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Using his legs, it's Booth. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Red pass, it's complete. Fights off the defender. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll go right back to the run, and they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. From the gun, running back on the move. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch called for and made. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, the ground game. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Motion from the offense. Looking to throw on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Stevens. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Rockets getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Nice move to keep moving. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40.
3rd down coming. False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd down, going up top. Coming after it. Makes the catch. It's Newton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Into the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Troy went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Trojans team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. The circle.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking for the score. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Stevens. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. He's got an open man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He'll keep it himself. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Gleason. He finds his man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
What a nifty one there to pick up the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is built.
All kinds of room to the right. 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Looking to throw, it's Chapin. He's got it. Two-pointer is good, and now it's a one-score game here deep in the fourth. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Rockets offense is back on the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they've still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Wide receiver shows motion. Third down play from the gun. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. At the 45 on its way. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Toledo. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
36, Mississippi State, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking downfield, it's Chapin. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and... Touchdown, Rockets! And the stomping has commenced. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Toledo, 43. Mississippi State, 21.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
Spits it out to the back. Got his man in stride. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
First down, Bulldogs.
And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
Incomplete.
Bunch formation, trying to confuse the secondary. Wants to throw. It's Shapen. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Now, 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's incomplete, the long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting